For years, you've been one step away from your financial miracle. The reason it hasn't happened isn't your faith. It's one hidden spiritual blockage that we're about to expose and destroy right now. You have prayed, you have tithed, you have believed. You have seen others receive their breakthroughs, and you've wondered, God, when is it my turn? The frustration is real. It's a deep, aching feeling of being stuck, of running on a treadmill of financial struggle, always moving, but never getting ahead. This is not God's will for you. The Bible describes a life of abundance, of having more than enough so you can be a blessing to others. The blockage in that is not in heaven. It's in us. There is one specific, insidious spiritual blockage that prevents the flow of divine provision for 99% of believers. And it's not what you think. It's not a lack of effort. It's not a lack of desire. It is a deeply ingrained, often unconscious, spiritual misalignment. Exposing it is the key to unlocking the floodgates. The stakes are everything you've been praying for: freedom from debt, the ability to fund your dreams, and the peace of mind that comes from living in overflow. Today, the chains are coming off. The single greatest blockage to your financial breakthrough is a poverty mindset that is disguised as humility. This is a subtle but devastating spiritual virus. You've been taught that wanting wealth is greedy, that desiring abundance is unspiritual. You have unconsciously associated poverty with piety. So while you pray for a financial miracle with your mouth, your spirit is secretly repelling it because you believe on a deeper level that you are not worthy of it, or that it is holier to be without it. Imagine trying to drive a car with one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake. You burn a lot of fuel, make a lot of noise, but you go nowhere. Your prayers for abundance are your foot on the gas. Your poverty mindset is your foot on the brake. You are stuck in a state of spiritual paralysis. The feeling is a constant internal conflict. You read scriptures about blessing, but you feel a subtle sense of guilt for wanting them for yourself. This is the blockage. It is a lie from the enemy, designed to keep the resources of the kingdom out of the hands of the faithful. But how do you uproot a mindset that is so deeply ingrained? It feels like a part of you. The first step in destroying this blockage is to consciously redefine your understanding of wealth from a kingdom perspective. You must separate the idea of worldly greed from the principle of divine stewardship. God is not against wealth. He is against wealth having you. The Bible is filled with examples of wealthy individuals who were used mightily by God: Abraham, Job, David, Solomon. Their wealth was a tool for kingdom purposes. You must begin to see money not as a goal, but as a tool. It is a resource that, in the right hands, can feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and fund the spread of the gospel. Think of the atmosphere in a vibrant, thriving workshop, filled with tools that are being used to create something beautiful. That is how heaven sees wealth in the hands of a believer. You must begin to desire wealth not for the comfort it can bring you, but for the impact it can make through you. This shift in motive is the first crack in the dam of your poverty mindset. But a new mindset requires new language. The second step is to violently uproot the language of lack from your vocabulary. The words you speak shape the world you inhabit. Your angel and the Holy Spirit respond to the language of faith, while the enemy is empowered by the language of doubt. You must put a guard over your mouth and refuse to partner with the spirit of poverty. Stop saying, "I can't afford it." Start asking, "How can I afford it?" Or declaring, "It is not in my budget right now." Stop saying, "I'm so broke." Start declaring, "My God shall supply all my needs according to his riches in glory." This is not a game of pretending. It is an act of prophetic declaration. You are speaking about your future reality in your present moment. Imagine a sculptor chipping away at a block of marble. With every strike, he is removing what is not the statue. With every word of faith you speak, you are chipping away at the block of your poverty mindset, revealing the masterpiece of the prosperous steward God created you to be. Your words are the chisels that are shaping your financial destiny. Now, the final step is the one that sets everything in motion. The third step to destroying the poverty mindset is to practice radical generosity, even when it feels like you have nothing to give. The poverty mindset hoards. The kingdom mindset sows. Tithing is the foundation, but radical generosity is the accelerator. When you give above and beyond your tithe, especially when you are in lack, you are serving notice to the spiritual realm that you truly believe God is your source. You are breaking your emotional attachment to money and transferring your trust to God. The feeling is like letting go of a trapeze bar, trusting that the other bar will be there to catch you. It's a terrifying, exhilarating act of pure faith. This act of giving when it doesn't make sense is what shatters the poverty mindset once and for all. It proves both to you and to the heavens that you are no longer a slave to money, but a master of it, because your ultimate master is God. This is the key that unlocks the breakthrough. The blockage was never a lack of resources in heaven. It was a poverty mindset on earth. By redefining wealth, rewiring your language, and practicing radical generosity, you are not just removing the blockage, you are becoming a conduit for a constant flow of divine provision. Your miracle was never far away. It was just waiting for you to get out of its way. If you are ready to destroy this blockage and step into the financial freedom God has for you, then subscribe. We are dedicated to equipping you with the spiritual tools to unlock your divine inheritance.